In his famous speech, Citizenship in a Republic, or as many know it, The Man in the Arena, Theodore Roosevelt produced one of my favorite quotes of all time. It is a quote that last year when I sold my first company that I had framed in my workspace and in my training space so that I can continuously remember that it's the man in the arena that truly counts. So I'm going to read this quote to you and then we're going to jump in. It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming. But who does actually strive to do the deeds, who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat. A few weeks ago, I was sitting there in deep frustration, mostly because I just couldn't figure out, why am I playing this game? Why am I playing this game where I care so much about your opinion of me? Why am I playing this game where I'm trying to appease the whole crowd? I'm trying to be liked by everyone. See, growing up, and up until a recent point, I just wanted to be accepted by you. I wanted to be accepted by you, and I wanted to avoid criticism. Because for such a long time, I didn't realize that the criticism that I was getting from the external world wasn't always the truth. It wasn't always wrong, but the reality is your truth and my truth could be two different things. I realized that I don't want to play this game because this game is rigged in someone else's favor. This game was made by somebody else. Somebody else that is not even alive at this time. I don't even know who made this game, and I don't know when they made this game. But the issue with this game is that we're just never enough, that I'm never enough. Not tall enough, not short enough, not me. But for men, not tall enough, not short enough, not enough hair, too much hair, too ugly, too pretty boy, too thick hair, not thick enough, too many muscles, now people only look at you for your muscles, too flabby, too weak, too strong, too confident, not confident enough, too manly, too feminine, not enough money, too much money, not nice enough of a car, too nice of a car, not enough cars, too many cars, great with their hands, not great enough with their hands, too big of a penis, too small of a penis, too loud, too quiet. And that's just some of the characteristics that could be displayed, that are visible, that will be criticized. For women, your hair's too long, your hair's too short, your hair's too curly, your hair's too straight, your hair's too wavy, your hair's too thick, your hair's too thin, you're too fat, you're too skinny, you're too muscular, you're too confident, you're too loud, you're not loud enough, you're not confident enough, you're too successful, you're not successful enough, you're too independent, you're not independent enough. You're too good of a mother where you only pay attention to your kids. You're not good of a mother at all. You're a great wife. You're not great enough of a wife. You're a great friend. You're not great enough of a friend. You're a great businesswoman. You're not a great enough businesswoman. It's a constant teeter-tottering, not enough or too much, which is still not enough of something. And I realized recently that I never signed up to play this game. This is not a game that I signed up to play. This is a game that I inherited. The game is fear of criticism. I'm afraid of what you think of me. I'm afraid that you won't accept me. See, historically, we only really had to be accepted by about 150 people tribally. And now there's billions on social media that we want to be accepted by, and we don't even know these people. Nor should we care about these people. We just cannot maintain that many relationships as human beings. It's, one, not possible, and if it was possible, it's just not healthy. We all only have 24 hours in the day, and we all have lots of great different talents and interests and passions. And in reality, we're all dying. We're all born in the grave. A quote that comes to me, or at least a saying that comes to me, where if you think twice about how fast people forget the dead, you'll think twice about how much you care about what other people think of you. The reality is people forget about the dead really fast. And you'll be forgotten too, and so will I. We'll all go back to dust. And in the time period while we're still here, the blessings that we have in this life, we get to enjoy it. We get to enjoy this present moment. We get to enjoy the highs, the lows, the mundane waiting in between, which has lots of beauty as well. What if there is no waiting? What if the mundane is life? And what if we get to enjoy it? Life isn't all glitz and glamour and being a rock star. Life is what you get to do every single day. And the question is, do you enjoy it? Because if you enjoy it and you're truly fulfilled by it, that's the only thing that matters. It doesn't matter what Wendy or Joey or Josh or, I don't know, UFC Fighter 7 on YouTube has to say about your life and what you put out there in the world. You are a creation of God. You are an incredible human being. You are filled with gifts and talents, and all of these gifts and talents are there to be rediscovered by you because you knew what they were as a child. Like, you had lots of interests as a child that you put on the back burner because you wanted to be accepted by maybe your parents, by church, by school, by your friends, by your culture, by your society. You wanted to fit in. You didn't want to rock the boat. I'm tired of not rocking the boat. Tip the boat over. It's time for us to be more ourselves. It's time for us to create the lives that we truly feel are fulfilling and loving and joyful and peaceful. And it doesn't matter what Joe Blow from the internet has to say about you, because you are a gift to this world. And if you're out there striving to be a better you every single day, that's the only thing that matters. I love you, my friends. This has been episode 3 on Our Deepest Fear. I'm your host, Rome Za, or as some of you know me, Roman Zaradiansky. And I wish for you to have an incredible rest of your day or evening or whenever you listen to this. And remember, you are the man in the arena. And those people sitting in the cheap seats, those people sitting on their couch, screaming obscenities at you, their opinions hold zero value. I love you guys. I'll talk to you on the next episode.